YouTube. This is AugustusLarch. I'm trying to find my camera block. There! Isn't that much better? Now I can speak to you in much better ambiance, or much better aesthetics. Aesthetics. Yes, with a C. Anyway, this is AugustusLarch, and I'm here to inform you about my prediction about a wave of necrosis to pass across civilization. I know my jargon is pretty thick. Necrosis. Wiki it. I'll wait. Time lapse. But here, necrosis of civilization. That means civilization will have a progressive advancement towards death. It'll advance progressively towards death. That's what necrosis means. Civilization will. And I think that the powers that be, the elite of directors of this world, wish to preempt the cataclysm of 2012. This is how it'll happen. The United States, in its misguided direction, misguided policing of the world, will lose all the bases around Afghanistan and be forced to use Pakistan. Okay, Pakistan. This will cause a destabilization because they'll send out operatives and stuff and agents around to pervade the infrastructure as an intelligence sort of thing, as a G2 instrument of the military. You can look that up too if you want to. But in that destabilization effort, the buildup in Pakistan will cause the U.S. will pull out quite rapidly. There's going to be a big buildup in Afghanistan, and then they'll rapidly pull out. And it'll leave Pakistan a little bit stronger than India. And that will cause destabilization, which was probably the intent in the first place. I mean, you really gotta wonder about these people. Isn't the Demi Borgir great ambiance for this topic? But anyway, the Pakistan-India thing will boil over, and they both have nuclear weapons. And they'll actually start to use them. Yes, they will. And it would be alright if that stayed right there, because they don't have any megaton weapons. To the people of Japan, of a generation twice hence from here, kiloton weapons are bad, I know, but compared to megaton weapons, they're nothing. And that's what India and Pakistan have. If they have a megaton weapon, somebody's really let something go, because they're not supposed to. But anyway, I don't predict that anyway. I'm getting off track now. But what'll happen is India and Pakistan will get into engagement, and India will fire a weapon at Afghanistan, and it'll malfunction and hit China. Oh my goodness! Strofanthus will love that. But the whole thing about it is then China will take the initiative to they will just roll over the entire Middle East. They'll go all the way to the Adriatic. They'll try. And once they hit the Persian Gulf and probably stop, they'll threaten to go all the way to the Adriatic, but they'll hit the Persian Gulf and stop. But everybody will say that's fine, because they never had the incentive to even go there. But if somebody shoots a weapon at them and it hits their territories, even if it didn't kill anybody, that's frontier in China up there, but just the losing face. You do not know the Eastern mindset. If they get one scrape from a nuclear weapon, because they weren't even into that game, they will be so perturbed that they will just send the troops in. And you know what? They have them. They have the troops. And infantry is real. Oh, I want to let you know a secret, but our military we have in a war of attrition, weak. We have a high maintenance military these days. Most of our soldiers can't even march 8 miles. That is horrible. That is shameful. But it's the truth. we're a mobile military. We need the machines to work, but when you're in a war of attrition, machines are a detriment. All you need is rifles and boots. And anybody who's learned in the military scheme of things knows that. And you know what China has? They have people to fill those rifles. Fill those boots and carry those rifles. And it'll happen. You'll see that happen. And it won't be just Nagasaki and Hiroshima anymore. It'll be India, Pakistan, and China that all have nuclear weapons impacted on them. All arranged by the elite powers in the world that shouldn't know better than to meddle like this. But they do anyway. And things get out of control, just like and they'll try their little measures, their little stopgap measures, but tell you what, it's like fighting a grass fire with a wiffle bat. It's not gonna work. This is AugustusLarch.